So it's October 27th. I'm set up on a big piece of public land in Iowa. It's about 7:30 right now. I didn't bring a stand in or anything. I'm hunting right on the ground again, just because of the fact it's too hard to come into this spot, especially with the stand on your back. You gotta go through a lot of thick timber, so I'm set up on the ground. I actually came in here and set up kind of in a big thick area about 30 yards away from me right now in the dark, because I didn't know exactly where there was trails and such. So I ended up moving to where I can see more. I found a scrape probably about 20 yards in front of me. So this should be a perfect setup, other than the fact that it's super windy today. Winds are like 15-20 mile an hour coming from the east or the west. So how this lays out, it's kind of a big river bluff, and my thought is these bucks are going to be traveling there's kind of a field behind me, a marsh field. So my thought is these bucks are going to be traveling this bottom of this bluff to check for does and stay out of the wind and not go into the open field area. So hopefully this works out, and hopefully we get to see some action today. But I just did that rattling sequence about 2-3 minutes ago. And I was looking behind me when I did it, just because I could kind of scan this little bottom here when I was rattling if I looked back behind me. So I was looking towards this marsh field, and about 30 seconds into the rattling sequence, there was a small buck that was running in this field and running away. And so I don't know if I didn't figure it was too early to rattle. It's October 27th. I've seen bucks moving. They're in that heavy pre-rut stage right now. So that buck wanted nothing to do with rattling bucks. So granted, he was a really small buck, but so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I like this spot, just because I still feel like there's gotta be a buck that's gonna come down here cruising. But that buck was behind me, and I don't know if he was coming in or not. He could have been on this trail that I'm sitting on. Oh gosh, it's cold. I'm freezing. Brr. So, some word of advice. Make sure you're wearing insulated boots and thicker gloves, because I am absolutely freezing. I cannot feel my toes, other than they like burn and they like hurt because they're so cold. I didn't think it was going to be this cold, but with this wind, it's just nasty. So it's about 9 o'clock right now. I didn't get the second time on camera, but probably about 20 minutes ago, I think that same little buck that walked across, and I only got his butt and of him on the camera. I think freezing and it's super windy. I'm gonna do a little bit of still hunting and scouting, because I want to kind of see where these scrapes are. I want to kind of see where these trails are. That way when I'm here again, probably on Monday morning, after we get back from Missouri, I'll have a better game plan for then. So, this won't be bad. It's still going to take a while. I'm still going to stop and set up and kind of see what's going on. So I want to get moving now so I have time. I got to be back at the house by noon, so that way I have plenty of time. So I think Hunter might be coming down to this public land this weekend. So me putting